Hey guys, today I'm going to be telling you a story about how a random Frenchman offered me cocaine. So, basically, a little bit of backstory. Last video, I mentioned how I went to France to visit my sister who was studying abroad, but what I didn't mention is my friend's dad had actually just moved to France. And so my friend was going at the exact same time to visit his dad. And so it lined up perfectly that me and my friend were going at the exact same time, so I decided to stay a couple nights with my friend and his dad just for fun. So my friend's dad was living in this town called Saint Gervais, which is near Chamonix. If you've heard of it, it's where the first Winter Olympics was hosted, I think. It's a really beautiful mountain town, and yeah, it was a great couple days. I had a great time. But anyway, on my last day there, I was taking a train from Saint Gervais to Paris, because I was stopping in Paris on the way to see my sister. So yeah, my train left at like 5 a.m. I think, so I had to get up super early at like 3 a.m. Because I had to walk to the train station, and I had to walk because I didn't want to make my friend's dad drive me at 4 a.m. or whatever. So yeah, it's still pitch black outside. It's basically the middle of the night, and I'm walking down this windy mountain road in the dark, and it feels kind of sketchy, I can't lie. But then this car comes driving up beside me, and it really spooks me when he slows down next to me and rolls down his window. Basically, he tries to talk to me in French, but obviously I don't really understand it because I don't speak a lot of French. So luckily he knew a little bit of English, and basically he told me that it was dangerous to walk on this road. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of knew that, but thanks for the warning. It was kind of him. But then he offered to drive me. I was like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. That feels kinda sketchy. But I really don't want to be late for my train, so I guess it'll be fine. So I hop in this random guy's car, and he starts to drive me towards the train station, but then he asks me, like, are you sure your train is leaving at 5 a.m.? I've never heard of a train leaving that early. Apparently it's unusual. So then he actually stops by his house on the way to the train station, because apparently his wife works for the train station or something. So he just confirms that my train does in fact leave at 5 a.m., which it did. And so then he continues to drive me to the train station. And then when we get to the train station, he's about to let me out, but then he says, here, I have something for you for the journey. And I'm like, okay. And then he whips out his backpack and pulls out a bottle of Heineken. I'm like, that's strange, but okay. And it is, I was 18 at the time, so it is legal for me to drink in France. So I take the Heineken. I'm like, okay, that's kind, I guess. It's a very French gift. I feel like everyone just drinks alcohol all day in France. So yeah, I take it, and then he's like, oh, I have one more thing for you. Oh no, I forgot to grab water. Okay, there's some right here. And he pulls out a pack of cigarettes, and I don't smoke, and I don't plan on ever smoking because I think it's pretty gross. But he offers me a cigarette, and I'm like, no thank you, I don't really smoke. He's like, are you sure? You're missing out. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to smoke. And he's like, okay. But then, instead of letting me out, he goes, okay, do you want some of this? And pulls out a little container of suspicious white powder. And I'm like, no? I don't feel like it's a good idea to take cocaine from some random French dude. So yeah, I politely decline, and he's like, are you sure? You're missing out. I'm like, yeah. But then, instead of just putting it away, he proceeds to do a line right in front of me in his car. He just pulls out like his wallet and a credit card and does a line straight off his wallet. Like, I'm like, okay, that's weird. I'm gonna go now. And so I hop out of the car and I'm about to head towards the train station. But then he's like, okay, wait, I have one more thing for you. And he gives me 10 euros. I'm like, okay, bet. I'll always take money. How am I supposed to get down there? So yeah. This guy was definitely strange. Definitely French. Pretty kind. It was very helpful because, to be honest, I was a little bit worried about missing my train. And, also just walking down those sketchy roads. But he made me feel a lot better being in, well, maybe not a lot better because I was still in some random guy's car and it was still sketchy, but I feel like that's a little bit less sketchy than walking down a dark, windy road in an unfamiliar town. So yeah, that's my story for today. I think it was definitely a good call for me to not take the cocaine. Yeah, I guess that's my story for today. Subscribe for more stories, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. I'm just gonna finish up this speedrun. Feel free to watch it. I'll show the highlights. And yeah, thanks for watching. Oh no. No! The reason I died right there is because my W key is sticky, so it's really hard for me to tower up because I can't stop moving forward. So yeah, it really sucks. Ouch. W rates? No! That's okay. I'll take the win. That was not my best round anyway, so that's okay. But guys, if you stuck around to the end, thanks so much for watching and subscribe for more stories. See you in the next one.